I'm Rafsby. I'm one of the co-founders of A Kid Called Beast. And today we wanted to create a panel called A Beast State of Mind. And we wanted to kind of share our story with A Kid Called Beast in hopes that it would maybe inspire some people and kind of teach people a few things about how to create a really strong community and how to have fun in the space along the way. So a year ago, a year to date pretty much, we first announced that we were starting a project called A Kid Called Beast. It was, I would say, kind of a culmination of art, music, fashion, technology, something that we wanted to just create that would be fun and enjoyable and exciting. It was a group of friends, me and my four co-founders with me, Caleb, my wife Elle, Nick, Conrad, and Jamie, our lead artist. And we wanted to basically just build something that was kind of fun and for our souls, something that was just really exciting, something that kind of embodied and included all the things we enjoyed as people, all of our kind of our hobbies and interests. And we'd obviously never built an NFT project before, but it was something that we were very interested in exploring, something that we wanted to build collaboratively with our community, with people, with our friends. And so we started this little Discord account, and we basically each invited about 50 to 100 friends. And we kept a closed little Discord account, and we started working on some art and kind of sharing this art with our friends. And the idea was, we wanted to get people to kind of share their thoughts and their ideas about what they felt about the art, what they kind of felt about what we were building. And we let people kind of just get to know each other, make friends, and every few days we just kind of tease a little bit of artwork, tease a little bit of technology that we were working on. We started introducing things like augmented reality and letting people start playing with the 3D models and displaying it in different kind of areas. And as the community started getting really excited about what was going on and sharing kind of really cool places that they were displaying their augmented reality artwork, we started finding that there was a lot of different creatives that were within the community that were trying to, do really, really cool things in the space. There's musicians, artists, people that are really, really strong with technology, developers, and these people started coming together and just sharing their ideas and thoughts. And throughout the process, we would just, collect feedback from everybody and just really build, cool solutions for people to create their own content. So as this community started really getting to know each other and sharing a little bit about themselves, we would kind of evolve our approach. And when we first started, we just wanted to be like an art project. But now we're an art project. We're a toy company. We're a gaming company. We're an events company. We pretty much we do everything the community asks for. But it's kind of that approach that allowed us to kind of evolve and pivot from what we initially started as. And I think it's very important for Web3 projects to be very dynamic with what the community wants. Because at the end of the day, there's a lot of people trying to build Web 2 companies and with that Web 2 approach. And that's kind of like it's me, a small group of people trying to project an idea. And that's kind of a really kind of done and played out approach, I think, in the space. It's why a lot of companies are getting the kind of traction that they want these days. With the Web3 mentality, you have to have that continuous feedback loop between the community and yourself as a project founder. You have to be able to listen and evolve and take in everybody's ideas and dynamically, change as the community decides what they want to do with you. I think, taking that approach has been really, really instrumental in helping us, find our path. I mean, we always have a sense of direction because the community is always, letting us know what they want to do next, and all we have to really do is fulfill on their needs. So as we were, building this project, people started introducing their friends to it. It was, at first very closed off in terms of, making sure that the community was able to build not just around hype, but build in an organic way where people could invite each other and let each other know about what was going on, build, meaningful relationships. And we allow people to invite a couple friends, and more and more people started inviting creatives, artists, musicians, and it allowed us to really build a strong foundation of people that were trying to do cool stuff. And with each kind of iteration of what we were building, more and more ideas kept coming to the table because more and more people started getting involved. And sooner or later, it got to a point where we're like, okay, let's open this up to the world and kind of let everybody in. And that by that point, we had a really strong foundation, really strong community of people that just wanted to, build cool things. They were happy about what was being built, and yeah, it kind of flourished from there. Today, we have it's a 10,000 collection. We have about 3,800 holders. We did something actually really smart that I haven't seen a lot of projects do early on. We kept a community reserve for the collection. So we actually held back 10% of supply, and we allowed the community to vote and include new members to introduce after launch. Because most projects, what they do is they'll, in generative collections, they'll just launch, and then there's not really like a follow-up or a way to continue growth. So what we did is we held back 1,000, so 10% of the supply as a community reserve, and we allowed the community to decide who they wanted to let into the project after the fact. So that allowed us to be able to find amazing strategic partners, artists, musicians, different creatives, developers, different partners to just keep momentum going, keep exciting things happening. We really focused on allowing the holders to have means of creating user-generated content. I think that's something that most people don't really think about. Like a PFP can only go so far. What else can you do? Are there filters? Are there pieces that you can display your art in a different way rather than just 2D art? Are you giving IP rights to your holders so they can create different things? So they can create merch, clothes. Can they that's a really important thing to really focus on when building a project, is allowing the community to get involved in the process, allow them to suggest ideas, build ideas, support the ideas they're building. We really took an approach of delivering utility first, making sure the art was cool, making sure the art was very inclusive. That's actually something we did a little bit differently as well too. Is we started with 100 traits in our collection. We ended up with 1,700 traits by the time we launched. We were building for a period of about 14 months, and the community decided on all the character traits that we had in the collection. We made sure to make it gender inclusive. We made sure to make it race inclusive, religiously inclusive, and we think that it just allowed everybody to find something that they enjoyed. Our character, if you're unfamiliar with A Kid Called Beast, we went with a ski mask character to kind of be a bit of an ode to the undoxed Web3 lifestyle that everyone's very familiar with. It allowed everybody to kind of find a character they identified with, and we gave everybody IP rights as well too, with some exclusions on those IP rights just to ensure that we can maintain a family-friendly brand. But yeah, no, it's been amazing journey. A year ago, I had like 500 followers on Twitter. Nobody knew who we were. Nobody knew what we were building. We did everything from scratch. We didn't get any loans or VC funding. We just funded it ourselves. We just basically were building our dream with our friends and introducing our friends to the project. And now it's so much more. We have incredible partnerships. We're working with some of the biggest brands in the world a year later. A huge partnership we're announcing in the next month with one of the biggest companies in the world. And this was literally a dream, just an idea, a concept a year ago. So if you're somebody who's a creator in the space and somebody that's looking to do something different and unique, the number one things I can advise is really focus on building a strong community that allows people to build meaningful friendships and relationships. Listen to your community, give them utility, give them cool art to talk about, and allow them to display their art in unique ways. Make sure you're as inclusive as possible, because we have people from all walks of life in Web3, and it's important to include everybody. And stay true to yourself. Make sure you're having fun along the way, and things will work out. Things will work out. There's going to be hard moments. There's going to be really tough moments. You're going to have trolls that will come at you from all different angles, and you're going to have to be able to know how to respond to all different types of people. I'm still learning about this as I go, and just put your best foot forward, do the best you can, and you're going to have a wonderful experience in Web3.